Okay, so what I want to go over today is something that I see so often and so common. Over the years, I've probably spent half of my time just dealing with this with people when they're doing their deadlifts. And it's just simply not being able to get into the positions that they need to be in the right order. So quite often I'll get people to start from the top to correct this positioning. And what we're dealing with is people that are always trying to squat their deadlifts. They're so concerned with keeping their torsos vertical that they end up putting themselves in bad positions and actually make it much worse on their back, even though they think they're doing what they need to be doing to make it better for their back. So just to cover it really quick, I'm just using a dowel so that you can actually see, because the plates will block it. But the deadlift, you're going to be about halfway up your shins when you start. That's where the bar is pretty much going to be when it's sitting with a standard 45-pound plate. You'd be about halfway up your shins, so that's where we'll start. So when you're coming off of the floor with this, you have to push with your quads to extend until your knees are straight. So essentially at the bottom of your kneecaps, your shins are going to be vertical. Then from here, you extend your hips and come through. Seems easy enough. So what people mess up is when they go to put the bar down, initially they probably do this, which is obviously not going to be good because you've just blocked the bar path with your knees. So the knees can't go first. The knees have to be cleared by pushing the hips back. Pushing back, pushing back, pushing back, pushing back. Now I've cleared my knees. My shins are still vertical, but the bar is past my knees now. So now from here, what you want to do is the bar needs to still go straight down, so you drop straight down. The mistake that I see a lot of people make, even if they do this correctly, they get to here and then they want to drop their hips down. So they start doing this. And you can see it puts you behind the bar and just puts you in a really bad position, and more than likely you're going to start rounding over so that you can try and stay over the bar, but it's just a really bad position. So always remember, practice this from the top to get it down. You don't even need a weight, you don't even need a bar. It's hips and then knees. There's not an excessive amount of forward shin lean when I do this to get my hips down to where they need to be. This is not going to be correct. I can't even do that basically without falling over. You should never feel like your weight is going back to your heels or going onto your toes. In the whole movement, the weight should be equally distributed between your heels and the ball of your foot. Hips, knees. Knees, hips. I hope that helps you guys out.